Hi there, it's Speedy. I'm popping up today to tell you all that I'm opening up animated commissions for the first time in like 3 years. This time I'm not doing entire run cycles with looping parallax backgrounds for $10 each, sadly. I have a couple different options for what I'm offering that I'm going to quickly go over and provide examples for. This is mainly because the Google Doc I'm trying to organize this with absolutely refuses to be nice to me, and all the examples on PC are lagging so that they're completely unusable, so this is going to be the best place to see them probably. First off, I've got simple frame-by-frame commissions. These ones include a base drawing with one moving element. The movement could be something like a blink, ear flick, bit of lip sync, or a wind and hair or fur loop. Busts are $16, while full bodies are $20, and additional moving parts, base drawings, or shading could each be added for $5 each. Next, I've got tweening commissions open with the options of either simple or complex tweens. Simple tweens will include separated heads, necks, ears, fur, or hair over the face, and either the mouth or the eyes. These will cost $30 each as a base, and you can add shading or additional elements for $5 each. Complex tweens come with a separation of pretty much anything that can be separated and puppeting as it's needed. Complex tweens cost $40 and can be shaded for an additional $8. And then I have full frame by frame with two distinct options, regular or intensive. These get pretty pricey as they take quite a long time to do. Regular full frame by frame will be a pretty quick bit of motion from a whole character as they do something like walk, run, turn, or go directly between two expressions. Roughs for regular full frame by frame are $48. You can get that lined for another $48, then colored for $8 to $16. This varies based on complexity. Shaded for $8 and composed for $8. As a note, you can get an animation composed without shading. This run cycle is an example of what that might look like. All of that is $128 at the most expensive, $192 with a looping parallax background. Then, intensive full frame by frame consists of motions that last longer and may be more complex. This bust is a good example as the motion is a lot longer than what would be considered regular. If it were regular, it would likely just go back and forth between the initial pose and this sneer here. You could also turn something like this run cycle into an intensive animation by adding another motion in the midst of it, such as a jump. Intensive full frame by frame is $70 for roughs. It can be lined for $60 more, then colored for $16 to $32 based on complexity, and shaded for $16 and composed for $8. And finally, I'm offering various rates for scenes. All of these come with backgrounds, but you can request for them not to be included for a discounted price or another deal we could discuss. Storyboards I am offering for $3 to $5 a second. The exact pricing will be based on how complex the scenes desired are. For reference, this shot is quite complex and is 4 seconds long, so it would be $20. Much stiller shots like these, at 5 seconds of length, will be $15. PMVs I'm offering at a colored rate of $8 to $10 and shaded at a rate of $10 to $15, both based on how complex the scenes are and how heavily tweening is present. Compositioning is also available for an additional $2 per second. Something like this, where the characters are a more solid mass, is on the low end, while a more segmented character like this would be higher. AMVs I'm offering for $6 to $15 for roughs, $8 to $30 for lines, $10 to $35 for colored, and $12 to $40 for shaded, both based on how complex the scenes are and how smooth the animation is. Compositioning would also be available for an additional $2 per second. The low end of the price range would be something with super limited animation, such as this shot from the Vernal Falls animation I made, which has a super low frame count and not that extreme of a concept, while still being frame by frame. Higher up would be something like the second on third shots from my MBS part, which has a fully smoothed animation and pretty complex concepts. At the very top of this will be a really smooth and highly complex animation like my Doctor map part, or this shot I'm currently working on for the How to Save a Life map. I also do have some flat rates for backgrounds that can be incorporated to any of these options as you please. In any case, whether you're interested or can afford one of these or not, thanks for checking this out. I appreciate any sharing around people can do as well. If you're interested in commissioning me for art or animation, you can find my Instagram and Discord links in the description. For Discord specifically, you can join my server and message me from there, or send me a direct message using my @, which I have put in the description. Thank you for watching. Also, here's my art fight. Let's go see foam.